Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to have a bit of a different video than we have had before, because I thought we'd talk a little bit about MCU Phase 6. Because if you don't remember, at San Diego Comic-Con, they revealed to us 3 movies that will be in Phase 6 of the MCU. They revealed that Fantastic Four will kick it off, as well as they will conclude with Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, and Avengers Secret Wars, which I'm so hyped for all 3 of those. But if you looked closely at their timeline, you could see that there were about 8 projects missing. They had dates, well, they had estimated dates, but they didn't have any projects linked to that, and they said that they will reveal that later on down the line. A lot of people, including myself, think they will reveal some of it at D23 2022, but it wouldn't surprise me if they leave some of those spots still open even after that, just because, well, that's like 2024, 2025, that's still, I mean, it's actually only like 2 years away, actually, now, but still pretty decently far away. So I thought today it'd be super fun to talk about what I think / hope could be in those empty spots. I tried my best to stay realistic with this, but I'm not gonna lie to you, some of these are probably more me hoping and wishing than it is realistic, but I don't care. This is kind of like my Phase 6 timeline wish list. So this is how I think Phase 6 could go. So like I said before, Phase 6 will start off with Fantastic Four on November 8th of 2024. After that, we have a date, that being fall 2024. That's empty, and what I think this could be is none other than Armor Wars. It's a Disney Plus show that they technically already announced, but they said nothing about it at San Diego Comic-Con. Some people were worried, oh my gosh, what if the show's canceled, what if they're no longer doing it? I think they're still going to do it. And that's why I think it will be at the beginning of Phase 6 instead of in Phase 5 and 4. So I definitely think this movie is still coming, this show, sorry, is still coming. I just don't think we're getting it as soon as we thought / hoped. But I definitely think it will be coming in fall 2024. Next up, we have another release date, that being fall of 2024 once again. And this is a movie this is one of those movies that I think is a bit more of me hoping and wishing that this gets made instead of it being realistic. And that is none other than The Scarlet Witch. Yes, a Scarlet Witch solo movie. This is a movie I've been wanting ever since we were introduced to the character. And even when she got her own TV show, that being WandaVision, I was still like, really? She's getting a show? Why not a movie? Like, how? Captain Marvel gets to have 2 movies, and she's a character that people are kind of mixed on. Like, some people are like, yeah, she's the best. Some people are like, she's okay. And almost everyone loves Wanda Maximoff's character. And yet, Captain Marvel has 2 movies, and Wanda has 0. I mean, yes, technically Wanda has appeared in more projects than she has, but I don't care. She deserves her own solo film. And I think it'd be perfect to have it come out in fall 2024, because they could have it come out around the Halloween time, because they could definitely make this a horror film, similarly what they did with Multiverse of Madness, because even though I'm not a horror fan, I still think they could do some horror, because she is still a witch. So, you know, that kind of lends itself easily to horror. So they definitely, I think, could do a Scarlet Witch film, and I think this could set up a project coming later on, which I will get into later. And the next release date is none other than Winter 2024, and I think this should be a show that I kind of really want to see, and they kind of teased it with an end credit scene at Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and that's none other than the 10 Rings Disney Plus show. I think this would be so much fun to have. Now, technically, we don't know if this is going to happen. This is not official. It's only been rumored since Shang-Chi, but in the one end credit scene for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, they showed us that his sister is taking over the 10 Rings, and everybody, including myself, thinks that this could be a great Disney Plus show, having like a tournament-style show where we get to see different characters, different people battle it out in a tournament. Like, you know, like a Mortal Kombat style thing, except for, you know, it'd be more PG-13 and not less gruesome and violent, because it's still Disney. I mean, they're doing TVMA stuff now, but still, I don't think they'd go that far with a live-action thing, but maybe. But I think this is a show I think would be awesome to have. Imagine us being able to get all these awesome fights with different cameos and characters. I think it'd be so cool. They could have cameos we've seen before, cameos we've never seen before. characters we've never seen before. I think this could be such a fun show, and it'd be like, all right, who's gonna be the new fight each week? That would be so much fun. Now, the next is another winter 2024 release date, and this is one I couldn't decide which to have, so I'm kind of cheating a little bit and including two films here, and that is none other than either Deadpool 3 or Spider-Man 4, because I think Deadpool 3 could be a possibility here, because I know, because I know that they're working on it, it's coming, so I'd be kind of surprised if we don't get it till after 2025, seeing how they're working on it right now. But Spider-Man 4 is also, I feel like, another possibility, because I think it'd be awesome if they release Spider-Man 4. Not only would this be another, I want to say 2 years, I think, after No Way Home, which that's what the contract has been. Every 2 years there must be a Spider-Man film to keep the rights or whatever, stuff like that, you know. Rights and stuff is complicated. But I think that's definitely a possibility, and I think that would be, both of those I think would be awesome choices. As a huge Spider-Man fan, I kind of would prefer Spider-Man 4 just because I'm a bigger Spider-Man fan than a Deadpool fan. But either one would be cool. I also heard, I remember hearing a reference like, what if Deadpool 3 isn't on this timeline, which is possible because he could be like outside the MCU timeline. But Spider-Man 4 also might not be in this timeline because this is a movie that will not get announced at D23 at all. Nor will it be announced by Marvel at a San Diego Comic-Con or any Comic-Con. Because Spider-Man 4 is a movie that has to be announced by Sony. It cannot be announced by Disney Marvel. It has to be announced by Sony. So, we'll see what happens. Next up is Spring 2025. And like I was saying earlier, how I think the Scarlet Witch movie could have an end credit scene tying into this movie, is that I think Spring 2025 could be and should be Midnight Suns. So I thought this was I think this could be a great choice to put here, having the Scarlet Witch movie set it up that way she could appear in this film as a Midnight Sun. We already have it set up clearly with Blade, with the end credit scene in Eternals. I think they could definitely make Midnight Suns a Midnight Suns movie in spring 2025. And then we have one more date right before Avengers Kang Dynasty, which is another spring 2025 release date. And I think this should be a movie I've been wanting since forever. This is something they've been setting up. Phase 4 has been setting it up. I really hope they do it. And that is none other than the Young Avengers. I think this could be perfect because they could adapt the very first, the 2005 storyline almost perfectly into live action. To having it take place right before the Kang Dynasty, because they could introduce us to Nathaniel Richards, aka Iron Lad, who is a young version of Kang, and in that comic book run, the main villain of that comic book run, or at least the first half of it, was none other than Kang the Conqueror himself, who will be appearing in Ant-Man Quantumania. He'll most likely be in Loki Season 2, at least I think he will be, and he will be obviously the main villain of Kang Dynasty. I mean, it'd be kind of messed up if he wasn't. And there's a lot of speculation that he will be the villain in Secret Wars, which would make sense, but you never know if they could do a twist villain thing. But I'm pretty sure it'll be him in Secret Wars. So this is something I've been wanting, and I was so disappointed that they didn't announce this at SDCC this year. I was like, oh, please announce Young Avengers, please announce Young Avengers, and they didn't. Now, this could be either a Disney Plus show or a Marvel movie. I would much prefer if it was a movie, because I want to see the Young Avengers assemble on the big screen. But any Young Avengers would make me happy, because I just want to see them unite. And I might make a video on who I think the lineup could or should be later. But yeah, this is the movie I want them to announce so badly. And if they announce this at D23, I will freak out. I will go nuts if they announce this at D23. If they're announcing, alright, coming, even if it's not spring 2025, even if it's a different date in Phase 6, I'd be like, coming soon, the Young Avengers, I will go nuts. Because I've been wanting this forever. Now, like I said before, the next release date will be Avengers Kang Dynasty on May 6th of 2025. But then we have 2 release dates in between that and the next Avengers film, both being summer 2025. The first summer 2025 movie, I think, should be The New Mutants 2. Nah, I'm just kidding. They would never do that. Oh no, that would... If they ever announce The New Mutants 2, that's another film. I will absolutely freak out if they announce that, because they will never do it in a million years. So if they do it, I would freak out. It'd be almost as unbelievable as DC announcing Henry Cavill's back as Superman. Another thing I would absolutely love, but I highly doubt will ever happen. I mean, maybe. I'll go nuts if they do that too, but... No, what I actually meant to say was The Mutants, because it seems like that's what we'll be going with. And even if we don't get a movie, The Mutants, or a TV show being The Mutants, I think we should get at least something X-Men related. Whether it's like a spin-off like Wolverine or Storm or Cyclops or anyone like that. Anything X-Men related should go here. Professor X. Because what they could do if they really wanted to is set up the X-Men just like they did the Avengers, like give them solo films and then have them come together in X-Men the movie or in the Mutants movie. But I'm not sure if they'll do that or not. But I think it'd be cool to have it come before Secret Wars, because Secret Wars could have these new MCU X-Men battle that out with the actual Fox X-Men. I think that'd be really cool. And also, it would be 2025 because I guess there's like a contract where they can't recast until like after 2025 or something like that. I'm not sure how true that is or not, but you know. Now, there's one other summer 2025 project that I think that this is actually the one I've had the hardest time deciding what to do, what would be here. So I just decided to go with Doctor Strange 3. Why Doctor Strange 3? Well, because I feel like he has to be in either Secret Wars or both Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. But the way Multiverse of Madness ended, he's kind of busy right now with Clea in the Dark Dimension. But they also mentioned Incursions, which is the main thing of Secret Wars in the comic books. So I definitely think it is very possible that Doctor Strange 3 will be one of these. That way it helps set up Secret Wars even better, and Doctor Strange will be free to help the Avengers out once again in Secret Wars. Once again, it could be possible that comes before both Avengers films, and that way he's in both films, but I don't know for sure. And then the finale of Phase 6, the movie that will end it all, not only Phase 6, but the Multiverse Saga, is none other than Avengers Secret Wars, coming November 7th, 2025. Now, those are just my thoughts. There's many other possibilities. I didn't even mention a whole lot of other things they could do that's been set up already, like Shang-Chi 2, Eternals 2, Thor 5, Miss Marvel 2, Moon Knight Season 2, Loki Season 3, Wonder Man, which was actually like rumored or announced or something. That could happen. Any of those could happen, because you might have noticed, I don't think I said a whole lot of Disney Plus shows. I think I said like 2, and then Midnight Suns and Young Avengers both have possibilities to go either way, movie or show. I mean, I just really like Marvel movies. I love going to the theater to watch Marvel movies. I do love some of these TV shows, and some of these shows I feel like are better as TV shows than movies. Like, for example, Moon Knight and Miss Marvel, I think were definitely better as a TV show. But like, and WandaVision, but like Hawkeye and Falcon Winter Soldier, I feel like could have been a movie and stuff like that. But you know. So, I think those are all the possibilities. Well, not even all the possibilities. Those are my picks for the possibilities. There are way more possibilities. I mean, if they could do spin-offs a lot of people didn't think would happen, like Echo and Agatha covering a Chaos, they could definitely do other ones that I didn't even think of. Maybe we'll get I Am Groot Season 2, I don't know. I don't think that's technically canon. I mean, I think I heard something that one person think it does. I don't know. But yeah, what do you guys think? Because this is not at all confirmed, at all. All this is just speculation by me. Because I think it would be awesome, like, if Scarlet Witch got her own solo film. And I really want Young Avengers to happen, as well as I want the Mutants and the Midnight Suns. So, obviously, I said those ones because I really want those ones. 10 Rings was kind of set up, and I think it'd be a really cool show. But maybe you guys disagree with me. Maybe you either think those won't happen, or you don't want those to happen. So, tell me in the comments down below, what do you want to come out in Phase 6, as well as when do you think it will come out? Because my release dates could be off too, because like Doctor Strange may come like earlier. Maybe the Scarlet Witch film will happen later on. They'll have Midnight Suns come out in October. Maybe the Mutants won't happen at all. I don't know. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for taking time to watch. If you like this video, please hit like. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when I post and go live. I've done a whole bunch of movie and TV reviews, as well as I actually went over the announcements at SDCC 2022. So if you want to check that out, please go check that out. Thank you so much for taking time to watch, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.